The marathon, quickly becoming one of the most popular sporting events in the world, and without a doubt, the greatest form of physical domination known to man. It's a race so difficult that over 25,000 people every year fail to even complete it. 26.2 miles of pure pain and suffering that causes injuries like stress fractures, torn ligaments, and even pooping your pants. And even with modern running shoe technology, the body still suffers overwhelming stress. But what if there was a new way to run a marathon? Introducing robot legs. You heard me correctly. I did in fact say robot legs. These are the Hypershell X Ultra, the world's best exoskeleton to date that can reduce your physical exertion and lower your heart rate. It's time for the ultimate test. I'm essentially a human experiment at this point, the closest thing that we have ever achieved to Iron Man. And, well, it's time to find out what these robot legs are really capable of.
All right, just hit mile 1, which is a great opportunity for me to let you guys in on the game.
My goal for this race is to beat my original marathon time of 3 hours and 24 minutes, which will require me to run an average pace of 7 minutes and 37 seconds.
It's gonna be no joke with how much fatigue my legs are already feeling. 7 days ago, I finished running 6 marathons on 6 continents in 6 days. I haven't even fully recovered yet.
So yeah, probably shouldn't be running a 7th marathon within the span of 2 weeks, but let's be honest, I will do literally anything for your entertainment. And also, I really want to know if these robot legs can actually help me beat my original marathon time.
The robot legs are definitely working. Yeah, it's so interesting because you can select different modes for them. Right now I have them in Eco, and basically it can adjust based off of what it feels you're doing, and it knows that I'm running right now, which is pretty cool.
It didn't take long for the people to start noticing my, well, extra help.
What's your name? Car. Dude, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Dude, yeah, what do you think of the robot legs?
Very fucking sick. I could use them right now.
It's a strange feeling, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I had my doubts going into this, but essentially they work as a physical assistant with intelligent motors that lift and propel your legs forward with up to 66 pounds of support. It can recognize that I'm running right now, and it's so smooth that I kind of forgot that I even had them on.
All right, so I recently passed mile 2, and we're looking good for pace, maybe a little bit fast. I passed the 340 group, and I don't want to get too ahead of myself. My worst enemy when running races is going out too fast, so I need to pull back a little bit.
The marathon's funny in that way. Your adrenaline is so high at the beginning of the race that you start throwing down way faster times than you need to, and it will be critical for me to not let these legs push me too hard for the first half.
Definitely running too fast. The robot legs got me feeling like superhuman. I gotta slow down. The last 4 miles have been way too fast for the goal that I have in mind, and I don't want to blow up halfway. So I'm gonna pump the brakes just a little bit so I can hang on at the end. We're looking good.
So as I was approaching mile 5, I made sure to slow my pace ever so slightly just to make sure that I'm not overdoing it. Don't forget, just 7 days ago, I had finished 6 marathons in a row. Good golly, my poor legs.
One thing that I'm really surprised by these robot legs is that I fully anticipated quite a bit of shaping and for my legs to feel uncomfortable, but we're like 5 miles deep and they feel great.
Right after mile 6, I realized that I was about to pass the 310 group, which means we're still pumping out some pretty fast miles. Essentially, the robot legs feel like they're taking about 10% of the work, making my legs feel fresher than they typically do at this point and causing me to run faster. Maybe these legs are goated.
Just hit mile 8. Woo-wee. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little windy, but feel pretty good. Definitely still too fast, bro. Slowing down with these on, very difficult.
And as I was nearing the halfway point, I was beginning to see some very real problems with my plan.
That's halfway, and the body is feeling, I'm starting to see some cracks. Halfway, I mean, I literally just had to do that one more time. That's nothing. That's too easy.
Aside from the fact that my legs are starting to show signs of fatigue from running, 6 marathons last week, I was actually up against other obstacles.
All right, so we've met our next obstacle, wind, and there's a lot of it. but nothing that the robot legs cannot handle. I got a long ways to go.
I continued to crank mile after mile as I approached the 15-mile mark.
Just past mile 15. Starting to feel it in the legs for sure. It's the part of the race where you can really start to feel it. And I am feeling it.
This is the part of the race where I have to try to convince myself that what I'm going through is actually worth it.
10 miles left, we can do this. Too easy, baby, too easy.
Now, having robot legs on is definitely a massive advantage, but the miles were getting increasingly more difficult, and my gap for my goal time was starting to slip. If I'm gonna get this, I am going to have to dig deep.
310 group. There's good news and there's bad news, folks. The 310 group just passed me. That is the bad news. The good news is the 310 group is running a 3-hour pace, so they're way ahead of schedule. So yeah, we're actually doing all right.
Typically, getting passed by a pacer group is a pretty bad sign and definitely cause for concern. But remember, my goal is a sub 3-hour and 20-minute goal, so I'm still way ahead of schedule.
It really is a mind game. I love it. Mental toughness is on the plate today.
After passing mile 18, I started to feel quite a bit of pain in my right leg, which caused me to slow down dramatically. But I'm not about to give up, and I still have plenty of charge left in my robot legs to continue on this quest.
Let's go, 420 group. It's a good group, 420. All right, 6 miles left. 6.2 to be exact. Cutting it close.
Essentially, I have 1 hour left to finish this, but with the pain in my leg increasing and my pace slowing down, I am cutting it dangerously close.
Those 6 other marathons last week are catching up, and I am being brutalized by the wind and honestly just fatigue. Woo!
Being brutalized is a severe understatement. I don't think I realized up till this point just how tired I really was. My mind started to slip a bit, and I just kept telling myself, bro, you have freaking robot legs on. Don't be a big baby, dig deep, and finish this
All right,
thing.
chat, 2 miles left. That's the good news. The bad news is that I absolutely cooked myself on the first half. Holy smokes. 20 minutes on the clock. That's how much time I have to finish this. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be razor tight.
2.2 miles and 20 minutes on the clock isn't exactly ideal, but what I didn't tell you is that these robot legs have enough power to go giga-fast mode and quite literally carry me to the finish line. So I turned these puppies up to 11, dug deep, and even found a nice dude with a red hat to cross the finish line with.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's go.
So there you have it. Not only is it possible, but you might just surprise yourself with how fast you can run a marathon with a pair of these Hypershell Exoskeleton. And I had my doubts when I was putting these guys on before the race, but overall, I think that the Exoskeleton from Hypershell is a super interesting product that works incredibly well and helps you find new ways to push yourself. After all, there is no way that I was finishing this marathon without these robot
All right,
legs.
gang. 3 hours, 18 minutes, and 3 seconds. Too easy. Too easy.